Wanted to highlight the rookie class of the Ravens 2022 draft. I'm not sure there's another team that got as much out of its first 4 rounds as did the Ravens. Let's start with Kyle Hamilton. He was a dynamic player for them this year, particularly with his ability to move around on the back end and present a threat both on the back end and on pressure. Here's an excellent example on this first play. You can see the versatility of his threat. He's moving around, and Joe Burrow isn't quite sure whether he's coming or whether he's going to drop. In fact, it looks like Burrow checks because he thinks Hamilton's going to come and gets to an outside quick wide receiver screen. Hamilton crosses him up, drops out, and makes a great play on the outside for a tackle for no gain. On this next play, again, he aligns in a similar position. Watch how quickly he diagnoses the run, then comes and holds the edge to make the tackle on the running play. And then finally on this last play, he finishes out the trifecta. He actually comes out of this slot position, again off the edge, to make a tackle for the loss behind the line of scrimmage. Very versatile, can do a lot of things. Next, I want to move on to Tyler Linderbaum. Did an outstanding job in his rookie year at a very difficult position to be as good as he was at the center position. And the thing was his ability to move up to the second level. This first play, you can see just how quickly he establishes the line of scrimmage, then works up to the second level, and look how long he maintains contact down the field, literally blocking the man 20 yards down the field. Same thing on this next play. Quickly does a combo block, gets up to the second level, engages the linebacker, and keeps contact for a good 20 yards down the field. And then finally on the last play, you can really see the ability to work to that second level. And that's the key to really running on an inside running game is your center, this athleticism from your center, and to be this physical on the second level is very rare. All right, let's move to the defensive side of the ball. David Ojabo. You didn't see him much early in the season, but particularly late in the season, you could see there were some good things to come. In Week 18 against Cincinnati, you can see on this outside rush that he starts with a bull rush and engages with a tackle, but then as the quarterback moves away, quickly transitions to a speed rush on the outside and creates a forced sack fumble. Travis Jones on the inside, and keep in mind, great defenses are built from the inside out, from the front back. And Travis Jones showed some real potential, particularly in his best game against the New York Giants. Here you can see he takes on the center, he overpowers the center and just bull rushes all the way back into the face of Daniel Jones for a sack. Likewise on this run, you can see where he basically two gaps, takes on the center, diagnoses the run, discards the center when he's ready, and it makes the tackle for a loss. So great inside presence, great rookie year by Travis Jones. And finally, let's go to the offensive side with Isaiah Likely. We talked about him all the way back in the preseason and what he showed he was able to do, particularly when you go to Week 18 where Andrew was out. He made the most of it with 8 catches for 103 yards. On these two plays, here you can see him in the slot like a wide receiver, and he played many times like a wide receiver. He slips to the outside on a wheel route, and the quarterback leads him on a back shoulder throw, keeping away from the safety for a 28-yard gain. Then from the traditional tight end position, you can see that he runs basically a stick vertical, which is a shot down the field, down the top of the numbers, does an excellent job getting open for a big 22-yard gain. Outstanding performance by the top end of the draft. In fact, there were other players in the draft that really showed signs of improvement and could be a factor going forward, like tackle Daniel Falalele, who subbed for the injured Stanley, 2 young corners, Pepe Williams and Jalen Armour-Davis as well, and the young punter Jordan Stout, after working with Sam Cook in the entire offseason, ought to show marked improvement. And even tight end Charlie Kohler had limited playing time, but he too should develop and round out a really solid tight end core.